Hello, my name's Sabrina Waynath and I'm a psychotherapist. This is a short video to help anybody who's struggling with binging, whether you typically binge on food, alcohol or drugs, or even on emotions like anger, anxiety or self-pity. The key to diffusing a binge is learning to catch the cycle early. Do remember that negative thoughts in the mind fuel negative feelings in the body, which create more negative thoughts. There's a real snowball effect. So try implementing the next 3 steps, which will help break up the momentum of the binge. The first one that's really important to grasp is really understanding what a craving is and how it works. So it's important to be aware that you'll only develop a strong craving for something over there because you're trying to get away from a feeling or an experience that you're having right here. So next time that you're feeling a draw or obsession or craving for whether it's the chocolate cake or the red wine or an individual, notice what you're trying to get away from. There's going to be an experience, whether that's a sense of anxiety or a sense of loneliness or despair or anger, even if it's just boredom or restlessness. There's usually in a craving not just a movement towards something, but also a movement away from something. And that's really important to become aware of that whole dynamic. It's true for all cravings, including a craving to be thinner, or a craving to be famous, or a craving to accumulate great wealth. Usually you're trying to get away from something. That may be a sense of inadequacy, a sense of feeling ordinary or not quite special enough. And the key to real freedom is learning how to turn towards the very thing that you're hoping to avoid. The more that you can lean into it and actually experience it as a sensation in the body, the more you'll find yourself relaxing, and the more you'll learn how to access a sense of ease no matter what's happening in the external world. And as soon as you do so, you'll notice your cravings start to disappear. The second step is all about learning to relax the physical body. A binge often happens because there's a build-up of physical tension in the body, and then the binge comes in as a kind of release valve. So in order to stop the binging cycle, it's really important to find alternative ways of relaxing. One of the simplest is to bring your attention to your jaw, your belly, and your chest area, which are the 3 areas we typically contract or clamp down on. And rather than telling yourself to relax, it usually works better if you remind yourself to simply allow things to be as they are. So if you notice any tension, just allow the tension to be there. And maybe breathe into it and just fully experience it. And that's usually a far more effective way of dissolving tension rather than resisting it or wishing it would go away. So in order to break out of the binge cycle, you'll have to develop and strengthen your witness capacity, which really means learning that you are not your thoughts and that your thoughts are not necessarily true. A good practice is to imagine each thought as one of those advertising banners that you can see attached to the back of planes flying through the sky. So you literally just picture the words crossing your mind, but without believing them or hooking into them. And the practice is really about noticing how many of the thoughts that you assume are true may not actually be true at all. So thoughts like, I need to use food, alcohol, prescription drugs in order to fall asleep at night. Or I can't undo this tension without binging. Or this is the last time I'll binge, so I'll go the whole hog before I become really good again. The whole series of thoughts, including I've been doing this for so long, I'll never be able to heal, that really you're wanting to A, watch, and B, question. Thanks so much for watching this video, and lots of luck implementing those 3 steps. What I'd add is to be really gentle with yourself. If you've used binges as a sort of self-soothing mechanism or a release valve for many years, it can take a while to gain enough awareness to actually end the cycle. So be gentle with yourself, and if you are struggling, look out for my next video, which will be about what to do mid-binge. And if you're interested in reading anything more, feel free to check out my website, www.sabrinaweyneth.com. Or if you've got any questions, do email me at info@sabrinaweyneth.com. Thanks so much. Bye.